I've been waiting. So, all right.
Matt, does Brandon still have that huge boombox that he used to have by his locker? And is that where you play your music, or do you have a?
Nah. Me and Brandon on opposite end of the locker room. So he plays music down there, and I play music for the rest of the locker room. But we got some similar tastes. But people be on me more about switching my music because they be liking the South stuff, and I be kicking that Detroit stuff. So I be on the Detroit music. They not hip yet. It's all right. They young.
Do you have a big boombox, or do you have a smaller one? What are you using?
Man, I can't give you my trade secrets. It's speakers. It's tall speakers I play music on.
What's the celebration?
Man, y'all always want to know my sauce, man.
Well,
You gotta stay out my sauce.
You got a lot.
You
got a lot of opportunity to have the celebration.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just my celebration, my sack celebration. Me and Brian, my wife, we was talking about it, and she said, "You gotta start doing more dances." And I said, "Nah, I'm gonna stick with my sack celebration." So she was trying to give me some sauce too. It's just I gotta stick with what I'm doing, man. It's working right now. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. But in the preseason, I don't do it. I do like different dances and stuff. So.
You had a dance at the end of the second set.
Huh?
You had a little dance at the end of the second set.
At the end of the second set. So, but I always start off with my sack celebration.
How tough is it to get to Dak with that offensive line that they have in front?
They have a pretty good offensive line, really good offensive line. High draft picks, high paid players. Some players have played a lot of games together, and then some kind of newer guys to the league, but they got a lot of snaps under their belt, and so it's tough. It's a challenge. Dak also makes it hard because he's playing really good football right now. He's reading defenses very well, and he's getting the ball out of his hands fast. And his wide receivers, I don't know if it's Dak making the wide receivers look good or the wide receivers making Dak look good, but it's working.
How challenging is that offense when you add in Dak, the running backs, and the receivers all together?
It's really challenging. You can see it. They number 1 or 2 in almost every category for offense. And they're scoring a lot of points. Are they number 1 in scoring? Right, they got the most points in the league so far, especially the last 4 games. They were putting up a boatload of points. Some people, they usually don't get to playing some meaningful time for them just because they up on their opponent so much. So what we got to do, we got to keep them off the board. Try to get stops. Try to make Dak, read some defenses and hold the ball a little longer so we can get to him. But it's just the front end playing with it. It's all 11 guys got to be on point this week, all 11 guys.
Now, is there anything that you can point to about yourself that's allowed you to just hit the ground running with the Patriots and signing here and get off to such a great start?
I think I put in the time. I think I'm a smart player, and I think as well as myself, just the guys in that locker room. It's really not me. I'm making the plays and all that stuff, but like me and Josh, we talk about pass rush and tackle placements, all that stuff. As we watch film apart, then we bring it back together. Then the coaches, they making it kind of easy on me, like just telling me, giving me hints, giving me tips. Just giving me everything I kind of need to make plays and play fast, and then also some of my other teammates like just leaning on me like, man, I need you this player, or we need you to come out here and make a play, and so I think just that helps me go out there and play fast and just be myself and just make those plays.
Matt, Dante just said before you got up there, he said it's like having two Judons with Jamie Collins back on the roster. What has it been like working with him, and is he similar to you?
I think we're similar, but like I said after the game, like that dude was so crazy athletic. He played 3 plays, had a sack, and when we put him in a lot more, he's gonna be a lot more productive. And so with that, I think I don't want to take anything away from Jamie because he's a great player by trying to say he's something like me because he's his own player, he's his own man. And so Jamie has been playing great football for the Patriots longer than I've been in the league. And so with that, it's going to be nice to have Jamie out there alongside me. But just to compare him to me, I don't really like to compare people.
I think he also meant personality in the locker room.
Oh yeah, that's my dog, man. We was talking on the sideline, and we gonna be vibing. And he brings a positive spirit and a good energy, even though like he don't talk a lot. He not like a very rah-rah guy or anything like that. He very like chill, relaxed, mild-mannered, but like dude just knows how to make plays and know how to play football.
And you were really confident after the game. You said we're a good team, and you're going to see that coming up. What has led you to have that confidence that this is coming and that 2 and 3 is going to be in the rear view quickly?
Well, just because I come in here and work with these guys every day, and I don't want to put that in the atmosphere that we're going to continue to struggle. So when I say we're gonna be a good football team, we're gonna have to prove it. We all have to prove it. As a unit, as a team, as a position group, we got to prove it. It's not gonna be given to us. But I never say anybody for any team I'm on that like no we're gonna struggle. I think we're gonna continue to put our best foot forward, and we're gonna continue to get better.
Matt, you also said after the game, you kept saying how juiced up you were about getting the win. And I know you guys take it 1 week at a time, but is that feeling something you can kind of carry over and help you this week and moving forward?
We can, but also we, you got to let it go. You can't let one win get too big and have you too juiced up where you start missing assignments and you missing stuff. But you kind of like to ride that emotion. So it goes hand in hand. So you wanna keep that level of enthusiasm and ride that, but you can't overlook anything. So you got to stay with the same focus and execution and comb over every detail as we was going into that week. And then stuff that we didn't do well as a team, we gotta go over that even in more depth and figure it out.
Matt, do you believe in the idea of kind of having an identity on defense? And if so, how close do you guys think you are to finding that or establishing it?
Man, it's week by week. Your identity as a defense is only week by week because, offense is different. You play different offenses. So we could be a heavy, and I'm not saying we are, but I'm just saying in general, if we was a heavy like pressure defense or a heavy coverage defense, or we only wanted to put 6 in a box, but we come against like a run team, or we come against a team that like to throw pass, like we got to change up our style every week, and it's predicated against for the offense. So, but us, our mentality, it stays the same. We wanna play a brand of football here, and that never changes.
Hey Matt, I was just curious, somebody like Rob Ninkovich, who was in the system you were playing in for a long time, would say that it was different being a pass rusher for the Patriots because there's just sort of more strict rules, right? Don't leave your rush lane, don't break contain. Have you found it to be any different rushing here in terms of the rush rules?
I guess I gotta rush here a little bit more, but you go get a sack, and so. But I never got the chance to talk to Rob or go over some of that stuff like what he was seeing. So maybe me and him just see things different.
Matt, when you do get those one-on-one opportunities, do you kind of take pride in being able to win those more times than not?
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. When you get to one-on-one, that's where you really get to see what you got and what type of work you got. And so if I can win those matchups more than 9, it'll help the team. It just help the defense, and especially if I'm getting pressure or making a quarterback hurry up or just getting a hand in his face and throwing the lane. It's just being an effective player.
Dante just called
2 more
himself
questions.
the trash man, or doing the dirty work on defense. Is that fitting for him? What do you think of that thinking?
No, man. You know, if he called himself that, he called himself that, man. But I think High is a really good player, and he does do a lot of dirty jobs for us. But he makes it look good, like just how he hits players, offensive lineman, takes on blocks, win, defeats them. He do a lot of stuff for our defense. So if he want to be the junk man, he can be the junk man.
Who does that make you?
Last question.
Huh?
Who does that make you? If he's a trash man, what are you?
I mean, if High giving out nicknames, let High give out all the nicknames. Y'all gotta kind of ask him next time you get up here, man. But I'm just 111.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.